YouTube. What's happening with it, man? It's your boy Travie J. Back at you with another one, man. Hope everybody's feeling good, feeling blessed, feeling fresh on this beautiful Friday, man. We made it to the weekend, y'all. Hope everybody had a blessed week. Cheers to the weekend, man. You know what I mean? Just want to talk to y'all about these March releases today, man. The month of March is stacked, and we in for a rude awakening, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell y'all right now, a shoe in particular that releases tomorrow, by the way, is already a problem. So I honestly can say, man, I think we're at a point to where we can really see how the rest of 2025 is gonna go, man. So that's why I preach to y'all. I'm telling y'all, you've got to put in the leg work this year. You can't mess around. You cannot play around. We're not putting in your leg work, your footwork with the apps. You can't just be sitting back waiting to release day, relying on Sneakers app, because you're gonna take an L. I'm here to tell you to your face, you're gonna take an L if you don't put in the footwork in 2025. It's just not happening. So, I mean, Nike has cut back a lot of the stock on these shoes, and everything is about to be a problem, y'all. And like I said, we're gonna get into that in just a little bit. I got a prime example of what's to come. And I'm just telling y'all, man, it's not a game no more. It's just really not a game. You really gotta put in the work if you really want these shoes. And hey, best of luck to everybody, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk about all of that, man. I wanna know what's on y'all's radar for the month of March. I got a couple of them I got my eye on, but I'm not gonna go too crazy, man. Like I said earlier in the year, we're gonna be very, very cautious. We're gonna be very, very selective this year. And I'm already, you know, slipping by the wayside a little bit. You know, I done already doubled up on a couple of pairs, man, and we gotta just pump the brakes a little bit, right? You know, I feel my old ways creeping back in. I'd be like, Trav, you gotta ease up, man. Pump your brakes, because we got a lot of shoes still on the way for 2025, man. And we just gotta be real smart with the money this time, because we just can't grab them all. Some of them I'm gonna have to leave them where they at, and it's gonna be some of them we're gonna have to go back, do a reach back and catch them on sale, because you know what's gonna happen. You know, everything is just not gonna, you know, everything doesn't need to be copped on release day. You know, some of these things can definitely wait, and that's what we're gonna have to do. You know, we gotta play it smart, you know what I mean? But we're gonna dive in, we're gonna talk about all of those things. But before we get too deep into this thing, man, y'all already know what I need you to do. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. And if you are new around here, I welcome you. Appreciate you pulling up, checking out the video. Go ahead and pull up, kick back, relax, enjoy the show. I promise you, you will not be disappointed, man. Got a lot of dope things going on over here. And also, while you're at it, go and look your boy up and give me a follow over on Instagram. That's why I style my kicks, you know, throw my outfits of the day, kicks of the day, my sneaker app W's, anything sneaker related that may help you. Might have some steals and deals on there as well. So definitely keep it locked, stay tuned, and you know, you might catch some valuable information over there, some gems. I like to help the community out when I can. So once again, the handle is Mr. Travie J on Instagram. Give me a follow, and it'll truly be greatly appreciated. All right, y'all, with all that out of the way, let's talk about these March releases, all right? Let's get it. All right, y'all, starting off the month of March, man, we got a banger kicking off the month. We got the Air Jordan 12 flu games returning, man, and these are gonna be a problem, y'all. And I'm telling you that because I just went through it. So before I started recording this video, I was on the Flex app trying to confirm my win at Foot Locker and Champs, you know what I'm saying? And right now, I still don't know about Champs. I was able to get in Foot Locker, but Champs just kept acting up. But I did confirm my win at Foot Locker, and it was about an hour and a half wait, y'all. So I'm just letting y'all know I kept getting all these error messages. They even paused the queue for the Flex app, you know what I'm saying? So listen, I'm telling y'all, man, these flu games is not it's not a joke. Trust me when I tell you, if you want these flu games, well, it's too late now. It's Friday. And if you had locked in a pair with your Flex app, Dick's Sporting Goods, DTLR, all of that stuff, your last hope at this point is pretty much just the Sneakers app. And you know, we already know how that goes when you try to cop shoes on release day through these apps. It's gonna crash, y'all. You know, it's gonna crash. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's been a long time since the Flex app has actually crashed. The Flex program, like Foot Locker, Champs, it's been a long time. I want to say we haven't seen that since like 2020, 2021. Back in those days where everything was hard to cop, I haven't seen that in a very long time. So that just lets me know right now that these flu games are gonna be a problem. So I'll go and pull out my 2016 pair right here just to kind of show y'all, man, what we dealing with, man. And 2016 pair, mine personally is not bad. I just kind of wanted to double up. So that's why I'm picking up my pair. from Foot Locker. And listen, man, it's gonna be a big problem. It's gonna be a very big problem tomorrow, man. So I'm glad that I'm not having to deal with the first come, first serve deal, because I've got a couple of stores in Atlanta that's talking about first come, first serve, and you already know I ain't getting into that. I'm not getting in nobody's line waiting on this shoe, especially in the hood. No, sir. Not happening. So I'll take my in-store reservation and going on about my day. And hey, man, it's gonna be a good day tomorrow, man. So my 2025 pair of Fluke games have been secured. And good luck to everybody, man, that has not secured their pairs yet. If you're going for a pair on the sneakers app, best of luck to you, but just don't get your hopes up, man. And I don't want to sound like I'm being negative. I just kind of want to prepare you. You know what I'm saying? The reality of it is, man, like these right here, you definitely needed to put in your footwork, because these are gonna be a problem. So, I mean, y'all saw the screen, y'all saw what I was dealing with, man. And I get frustrated with stuff like that because I don't have the patience, you see what I'm saying? But yes, 2025 Air Jordan 12 Fluke games, arguably one of the biggest releases of the year. And hey, I had to have a pair, man. So March 1st, Fluke games on the way. Good luck. All right, so next up, also releasing tomorrow on March 1st, we have a grade school exclusive. We have the Air Jordan 13 in a pine green colorway. Nice little clean colorway, man. I mean, you know, it's a nice, you know, little clean 13 for the kids. And I'm not mad at it. It's not a bad looking shoe, you know, just pretty much a white and pine green based shoe. And you know, if smaller kids, they're gonna tear them up, they're gonna beat them in the ground, because it's a predominantly white shoe. You know, you got hits of the pine green in it, but it's not a bad looking shoe. If they would have released in the adult sizes, you know, it wouldn't have been a bad look. It would sit, but it wouldn't be a bad colorway in my opinion. So once again, tomorrow, March 1st, we have the Air Jordan 13 in that pine green colorway exclusively for grade schoolers. All right, next up on March 8th, we have the Jordan 4 Seafoams releasing, and this is gonna be a women's exclusive. Not a bad shoe, dope colorway, very clean colorway in my opinion. I'm not gonna go for them personally, I just don't need them. I actually still have my Jordan 1 Seafoams that released a couple of years ago, I wanna say 2-3 years ago, and I love that shoe, man. So Jordan 1, nice clean colorway, that Seafoam green on it, and I just have no use for the 4, you know what I'm saying, when I got the 1s already. But the Air Jordan 4 is a clean colorway. Like I said, I wouldn't be mad at anybody that goes after, any guys that went after that shoe. I think for me though, I think that white bottom killed it for me. I just know I wouldn't get many wears out of it just for that reason alone. But other than that, it's a very solid shoe, very solid colorway. And I think the women are gonna really enjoy that, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the spring months approaching, I think it's gonna be a very nice colorway, you know, for the spring and summer months. So once again, we have the Air Jordan 4 Seafoams releasing on March 8th. Moving on to the next. All right, next up on March 11th, we have the release of the Air Jordan 39. Not for sure what this particular colorway is called, but it'll be up there on the screen. Not a fan of Air Jordan 39s. You know, this is something that, you know, anybody that really hoops can probably pick up and enjoy, but I'm not a hooper by any means, and this just isn't a shoe that appeals to me per se. So, you know, I'm gonna skip over these, but anybody that's a hooper, man, and that enjoys, you know, these new technology advanced Jordans, knock yourself out, man. Go ahead and go for it. But the Air Jordan 39, once again, will be releasing on March 11th. And yes, sir, the next one is definitely a banger, y'all. March 14th, probably the biggest release of the month, outside of the Fluke games, that is. We got the Air Jordan 4 Nigels, brick by bricks. Gotta have them. Gotta have them, y'all. This is probably gonna be one of the biggest collabs of the year. And I ain't gonna hold you, this may be the collab of the year, man. I mean, y'all see the pictures, man. I mean, that shoe is beautiful all the way around. The materials, the packaging, it's all there. They killed it with this one, man. I know we got a couple of A Mama years releasing this year, but from what I've seen from what's releasing from A Mama year this year, it ain't touching these, y'all. It ain't touching these. I mean, just that pick alone with the white laces in it, that goes crazy to me, man. It just hits off that midsole. I gotta have them, that's all I gotta say. And we gonna have those by any means necessary. They will be in the building. Hopefully I can get an early pair, but if not, we gonna have them regardless, and I will be bringing those to the channel. So March 14th, we got the Air Jordan 4 Nigels, brick by brick. Cannot wait to get those in hand. That's gonna be on my top 10 at the end of the year, I can tell you right now. So Can't wait for those. But once again, the release date is March 14th. Y'all stay locked. Next up, also on March 14th, we have the release of the Nike Foamposite in a black and Volt colorway. I like these. I like these a lot. Am I gonna try to grab them as soon as they release? Probably not. This is gonna be one of those ones I could probably reach back and grab later. Foams are doing okay right now. I think it just all depends on the colorway. I'm not 100% in saying foams are officially back just yet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have your people that love foams. It's an acquired taste. I'll say that much. Foams are an acquired taste, and you got Foamposite lovers out there, but I think the majority, the masses, they don't necessarily have to have foams. And I like particular colorways. I like certain colorways in the foam, and this is one of those ones that pop. I think it's gonna be great for the summertime, but to jump out there and just try to grab them on release day, especially when the Nigels drop the same day, Nigels come first. Nigels is gonna be top priority. So I've been noticing lately Foamposites have been going on sale. They don't sell out immediately. So, and once again, I think it's just dependent on the colorway. I think it depends on the colorway as far as the demand for the shoe. So I think this is gonna be one of those ones. I think it'll be pretty popular, but I think I can wait. I think I can wait and go back and grab it later. But as you can see, it's a dope colorway, man. Black and Volt. I love the way the Volt hits off that black. And I'm not sure if this is a glow in the dark outsole, but if it is, that just makes it more better. And again, I do plan on copying that shoe. It just all depends on how the release goes as far as the Nigels and the foams. You know, if I see those foams sell out instantly, then, you know I gotta get them right then, because I'm not trying to pay no crazy resale for, you know, a general release shoe. So, you know, especially not a regular colorway in the foam anyway. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But once again, March 14th, comment below and let me know if you're grabbing a pair. All right, next up, March 15th, we got the return of a classic, y'all. We got the Air Jordan 9. Cool Gray's coming back. As you can see, I got my pair early. Shout out to Kicks Crew. And these are clean, man. These was definitely one that I had on my radar for this year. You know, glad that finally have a pair. I've always wanted the Cool Gray 9, and they did these right, y'all. I mean, I don't have any complaints about this shoe. The materials are nice, the nubuck is nice, patent leather, all of that, man. They did everything right on this shoe, and you know, they're bringing it back to March, man. So, you know, these should not be hard to get at all. You should not have a problem getting this pair whatsoever. You know, nines typically sit around for a while, and you know, people just kind of trickle away slowly but surely. But we are in the middle of tax time, so I'm gonna hold my statement on that just for a little bit, because like I said, we definitely in the middle of tax time, and right now I don't think there's not too many things that's gonna sit. But if anything does sit, it'll be something like this. But as you can see, man, you know, Cool Gray 9, it's a cool, calm down colorway on a silhouette that, you know, everybody not too crazy about, but I like these, man. This is just a classic shoe. Once again, you got the Cool Gray 9s, definitely returning March 15th, and we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, so coming in on March 18th, we have the release of the highly anticipated Nike Air Jordan 4 SB in that navy colorway, y'all. These right here, they clean, very clean shoe, but I'm on the fence about this one, man. I don't know if I really want to cop this one, because it ain't touching the pine greens, y'all. It ain't touching the pine green. It's clean, but it's just not touching the pine green, and I don't have my pine greens in front of me right now. I don't feel like going to dig them out, but I got the OGs, and I think I'm good, man. I think I'm good on these. If I can get them for retail, you know, I probably will grab them, but I'm definitely not paying a penny over retail for them. I'm not paying resale for these whatsoever. And you know, once again, it's a clean shoe. I love the navy hits on it with the gray and everything, with the gum bottom, but it ain't the pine greens, man. It ain't the OGs, and if I didn't get a pair, I won't lose no sleep behind it. It is what it is. I can move on to the next, but once again, if I can grab a pair for retail with no problem, I'll be happy to add them to the collection. But as of right now, I'm gonna say that's not a must cop for me. It's definitely not a must cop. If I get them, cool. If not, oh well, we'll move on to the next. But yes, sir, March 18th, SB Jordan 4 navies. Comment below and let me know if you're grabbing a pair. All right, next up, I need these, y'all. I need these. Took a L initially, but I need these. Next up, March 18th, on the sneakers app, we got a second chance at the Air Jordan 1 Unions. I'm back. Chicago Shadows, whatever you want to call them, man. They will be releasing on the sneakers app on March 18th. And once again, like I mentioned, this will be our second chance. These released on yesterday. These released on yesterday on the Union website. A lot of people got W's on them, man. I took an L personally, but a lot of people took W's, got W's on these. And, you know, I felt left out, man, you know. And I almost caught the FOMO bug, y'all. I was this close to going to GOAT and pulling the trigger, but I said, you know what? Pump your brakes, dog. We ain't gonna pay all that resale for these. We just gonna wait till the drop on sneakers out. Then we'll make a decision from there. Hopefully I can get a W on the sneakers out, man. Shout out to the sneaker guys, man. I'm gonna need y'all again on this one because I need those. I still have yet to cop the Storm Blue pair or the Black Toe pair, and I need all three of them. And that's a trifecta that I definitely need in the collection, man. So some way, somehow, we're gonna be bringing all three of them to the channel at some point. So y'all stay tuned for that. But yes, if you took an L yesterday on the Union website, we got a second chance on March 18th. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. Good luck to everybody, including myself, because we gonna need it. Because I don't know how many pairs are releasing. I don't know how many pairs are gonna load on the app. But hopefully, man, it's a decent amount and we all get a fair chance to get a W on that. So March 18th, save the date. Moving on to the next. All right, y'all, last but not least, March 22nd, we have the release of the Air Jordan 1 Low Obsidians. And give me 1 second. I want to hear it from y'all. Do I need them? Do I really need them when I got the highs, man? Because I mean, at this point, that's where that word selective comes into play. Because I've got the Black Toe lows, I've got UNC lows, I've got Mocha lows, and I've got the high to every last one of those shoes I just mentioned. Shadow lows, got the highs to those too. So it's like, do you keep it going or do you go ahead and stop the bleed now? You know what I'm saying? Because I hardly ever wear these. I can tell you right now, I haven't worn this shoe more than 5 times since the release. And the lows is not gonna make a difference with that. And the reason I still have these shoes is because they were so limited when they released, and I actually got lucky and got a W. So shoes like this, man, when they're super limited like that, I keep them in the collection because I know if I sell it, I'm gonna have that seller's remorse and I'm gonna wanna buy it back, and I'm not paying a penny over retail since I got it for retail the first time. And this shoe was up. This shoe was up, man. So, well, let me take that back. Ones ain't doing too hot, but the last time I checked, these were up. So this is just one of the best non-OG colorways to release, in my opinion. And I mean, these go crazy, man. I love this shoe. I remember the day I caught a W on these, man. It was on Foot Locker. And yeah, I was so happy because I just knew how limited they were. And when they came back and told me I got a pair, man, you better believe I went and picked up these. But, you know, very clean shoe, man. Like I said, I don't know as of yet if I'm gonna cop. You know what? I will cop under retail. And honestly speaking, all the Jordan 1 lows go on sale at some point. They never really sell out initially. So I'll cop under retail. You know, I'm not going to grab it on release day. I'll go pick it up maybe in store to do a review on it, but I'm not gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying? I'll take them back and I'll wait till they go on sale and cop them later. You know, after they go on sale, maybe get them under $100 or something like that. But I don't see those selling out the day of release. It's just not gonna happen. It's a low. People aren't really crazy about Jordan 1s, so they're definitely not gonna be crazy about Jordan 1 lows at this point in 2025. But them Chicago lows at the end of the year, that's a double up. Chicago lows, yeah, we need 2 of them. So that'll probably be the only shoe I'll break my neck to get as far as Jordan 1 lows. But I think we got a Rookie of the Year low coming out as well later in the year. I feel the same way about that. When I got the highs, I'll cop under retail. I'm not going to pay $140 or $130, $40, however much they retail for. I'm not going to, you know, pay full price for them when I know 2 months later down the line they're gonna go on sale. So that's where we are with that. But comment below, let me know what are your thoughts and opinions on the March releases, man. Let me know what you got your eye on, what's on your radar for the month of March. I know for me, off top, I know I need Flu Games, I need the Nigels, and that's about it, y'all. As of right now, those are the only 2 top priorities for me. Everything else, it is what it is. I can go back and grab it later if need be. Like I said, the SB4s, the navies, if I get them for retail, cool. If not, we'll move on to the next. It's not that big of a deal. Foams, I'm on the fence about, you know, and like I said, the lows, under retail, straight up. So that's where I'm at with it, man. Flu games is definitely a must. Nigel's is a must. Gotta have them by any means necessary. And we're gonna definitely make that happen and bring them to the channel. But I'm gonna go and wrap it up right here, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and checking out this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to check out my videos as well. Truly appreciate the support y'all been showing, man. We almost to that 3K goal, so let's keep it moving. I want to hit that goal by the end of March, y'all. So let's make sure that we hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button as well. And speaking of that, let me put this out there because I forget to say it sometimes. If you are returning, you've been watching my videos for the last few years, this is a brand new channel. So please look down and make sure you have subscribed to the channel. This is a brand new channel, guys. I lost my channel back in 2022, so I gotta start back from ground zero. We gotta build this thing up brick by brick, just like them Nigels I gotta have. But yes, sir, make sure you check that out for me. Make sure you subscribe, man, and let's keep this journey going, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all been showing out, man. The love has been tremendous, and we just gotta keep it moving. But I'm gone, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. But before I go, I just wanna let you know, you never get a second chance to make a first impression, so always put your best foot forward. And on that note, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay fresh, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. All right? I'm gone.